Okay, so NVIDIA stock is doing insanely well, clearly bullish, breaking its resistance levels. However, it looks like it wants to make a top signal right now. In the end, NVIDIA failed to break through a major resistance level at $280, and we see a relatively powerful bearish candlestick pattern called shooting star candlestick pattern yesterday. This could trigger a correction, but the real question is, how far could NVIDIA possibly drop from here? Is this the beginning of a pullback or a reversal? Because there is a difference, and I will share all my thoughts on NVIDIA in this video. We're gonna talk about price action, technical analysis, and statistics. So if you like numbers, this video is going to be quite interesting. My name is Nathan, very nice to meet you guys. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. So let's start our multiple time frame analysis on NVIDIA stock, looking at the daily chart. Okay, this is NVIDIA's daily chart. We see that the bias is clearly bullish. We have been doing nothing but higher highs, higher lows, trading above the 21 EMA. The 21 EMA, this blue line over here, is working as a support level, as a very nice support level, to be fair. And recently we did a pullback to the EMA, and right now we are bouncing again. What's the problem? The problem is that NVIDIA is struggling a lot to break the 280 resistance level over here. And yesterday we see a very classic bearish candlestick pattern, which might indicate a possible pullback or correction, which is called shooting star candlestick pattern. However, against the common sense, I am going to tell you guys this is not that problematic, because yes, a shooting star candlestick pattern is a relatively bearish pattern. Let's talk about statistics right now. Regarding statistics, Bukowski's website, author of many incredible books about trading, this guy over here says that, okay, in theory, a shooting star candlestick pattern should work as a bearish reversal. And its tested performance is bearish reversal 59% of the time. The above numbers are based on hundreds of perfect trades. I really recommend Bukowski's books if you really want to learn more about trading, about candlestick patterns, about statistics, because it is quite important to understand the real reason that drives this market. And right now we see a shooting star. Okay, so we are bearish, right? Yes, but this shooting star is not an ordinary shooting star. This shooting star over here from NVIDIA occurred after, where is my rectangle tool over here? After doing a gap, just after NVIDIA did a very strong bullish candlestick pattern over here. Okay, so what this means? This means that this is not an ordinary shooting star. This is a two-line shooting star candlestick pattern over here. See this image? Memorize it. Take a look at NVIDIA again. It is exactly the same pattern. And let's get back to statistics. Yes, this shooting star is in theory a bearish reversal. However, its tested performance is of bullish continuation 61% of the time. Okay, it is not that incredible, but it is a bullish continuation most of the time. And again, the above numbers are based on hundreds of perfect trades. Therefore, in spite of the fact NVIDIA failed in breaking its resistance, it is doing a huge shadow above the candlestick's body over here. Yesterday it did a huge shadow above the candle's body. It is still a quite strong bullish continuation chart pattern. So against the common sense over here, I'm going to tell you guys NVIDIA still has more chances of going up than down, statistically speaking. Now, let's take a look at the 1 hour chart over here. In the 1 hour chart, it is quite important to see NVIDIA not losing the 263, this blue line down here. This blue line is a very strong support level that did work as a support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times in the past, and as a resistance level as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in the past. Therefore, 263 is a major key point in the short term. or even in the midterm. But right now, we are way above this support level, and we kind of did an inverse head and shoulders over here. We did a pivot point, we did a higher high, higher low, and then we hit the 279, which is technically speaking, this key point is the 280 seen in the daily chart, and this key point was our target, was our technical target that I described in my newsletter, which I share with you guys every single day. Take a look at my website if you want to have access to my premium analysis, premium insights on NVIDIA and on other stocks. Because the reason was very simple, extremely simple to be fair. NVIDIA did a hammer candlestick pattern in the daily chart, and a hammer is a relatively powerful bullish continuation pattern, which according to Bukowski's reverses the trend 60% of the time. It did such important pattern above the 21 MA. What's more, we see this inverse head and shoulders in the 1 hour chart just above the 263 support level. Therefore, I told you guys, by triggering this hammer, NVIDIA's next target is 280. So remember to subscribe to my newsletters. For a ridiculous price, you will have access to many valuable information. Now what's left for us? Well, now NVIDIA is not bearish. Although we see this weakness sign over here, statistically speaking, NVIDIA is supposed to keep going up. In the 1 hour chart, we are above the 21 MA. We found a support level at this dual support area made by the 21 MA and the 273, which was a previous support level over here again, and it acted as a resistance level multiple times, here, false breakout, here, and here again. Therefore, this key point was our support level, and we hit the support level, and right now we are bouncing back up again. If NVIDIA loses 273, then okay, I think we are going to frustrate the bullish bias, the midterm bullish bias over here on NVIDIA, and we could trigger a correction to lower levels, possibly to the 21 MA in the daily chart again. This is not necessarily a bearish reversal pattern, because there's a difference between a pullback and a real reversal. A pullback is just a pullback to a previous support level without doing a new low, a lower low. If NVIDIA stops doing this pattern, right, the pattern of higher highs, higher lows, by doing an equivalent high over here and then a lower low, okay, I think we are gonna trigger a sharper correction, maybe, possibly to the 21 MA in the weekly chart, in my humble opinion. And again, this is not gonna ruin the bullish bias in the weekly chart, because a pullback over here, we have been going up without retesting the 21 MA since January this year. Therefore, if we see pullback to the 21 MA in the weekly chart, that's not gonna be a big surprise. But in order for NVIDIA to trigger a real correction, we gotta do a clearer bearish pattern, like a double top chart pattern over here. Therefore, by losing the EMA, by losing the 263, I believe NVIDIA could trigger a sharper correction to lower levels. Alright, let's keep our eyes open over here. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on NVIDIA stock in this channel and every single day on our newsletter. Therefore, subscribe to this channel if you wanna keep in touch with my analysis. Click on the like button to support me. Check my website, the link is in the description. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. Bye bye.